What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 622 of Community Universe Mode, and we are finally here live for Homecoming, one of the last roadblocks on the road to Ascendant 7, and a stacked, dare I say, spicy card from top to bottom as things are going to get underway with Braxton Sutter taking on Bloody Justice one-on-one. But do not forget that history-making main event, the very first ever championship scramble match for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Can Andrew Briggs escape and continue on his road to the show of shows to meet Royal Rumble winner PJ Moon in the main event at the grandest stage of them all? And speaking of PJ Moon, he's also in action tonight, taking on the quote-unquote true undisputed champion, the Portuguese god of wrestling, Kevin Silva, along with a whole lot more. But what is up, my fine feathered friends? Glad to have you all joining me on this hot Sunday afternoon. Jeez Louise, boiling out there. And even more so for the CMV crowd as we are live from Honolulu, Hawaii. Paradise, but going to be far from that between these two rivals. Braxton Sutter and Bloody Justice and button heads for months now. Braxton Sutter a bit salty that Bloody Justice not only lasted so long against them in that one-on-one over-the-top rope challenge before Absolution, but then Bloody Justice even eliminated Braxton Sutter from an impromptu battle royal. Sutter then costing Bloody Justice a very important match against Tyson Cage a couple of weeks ago. Bloody Justice did get a measure of revenge on the Supremacy Go-Home show when he and the Sully Bros knocked off Braxton Sutter and the Armbar Society in six-man tag team action, but now Bloody Justice is all on his own against the 7-foot-tall, 300-pound cleaner. You can't help but to stand in awe the sheer size of this, I don't even want to say man, this monster. Shield your eyes, children. Big Braxton has his sights set on eradicating Bloody Justice, but BJ earlier this week saying, "It's time for you to face deletion, Braxton Sutter." And Bloody Justice a long way from the Bloody Forest here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Probably a destination one would never expect to find Bloody Justice. The former two-time Fusion Tag Team Champion, facing perhaps his biggest test as a singles competitor in his CMV career. After the Undead broke up towards the top of the season, Bloody Justice ventured back into the waters as a singles competitor. Things haven't gone spectacular for him, but I think along the way, Bloody Justice has garnered a lot of fanfare, and this crowd is certainly behind him here tonight. We're going to find out if that actually helps him in any sort of way. Braxton Sutter, Bloody Justice one-on-one to kick off Homecoming. Referee Poe going to ring that bell, and let's get it on. This is going to be a horse battle and nothing but. Don't be expecting some sort of wrestling masterclass. No feeling out process, didn't expect to see one. Kick to the chest and then a stomp down onto the arm. Another stomp onto the extended arm. Misses a third stomp though. Braxton Sutter going to capitalize with a German suplex. And Braxton Sutter's style through and through is just using his overbearing power like that Luthez press right there. Right hands cracking Bloody Justice in the jaw. Back to back. And it's brought Braxton Sutter much success in his CMV career. Don't forget he won that Elimination Chamber match back at Validation. Hard Irish whip into the corner. Then coming up from behind with an elbow to the chest. These fans are raucous at the top of Homecoming. They can't wait for this night of action. We're also going to see the arrival of Hang on a minute, what the hell is that? Guys, something is playing over the PA system. It's called the attention of Bloody Hang on, who's that just got into the ring? Bloody hang on, is that Levi Marta? Levi Marta, what the hell? He hasn't been seen in CMV in over 2 years. Hang on a minute. What the Madman hitting Bloody Justice with a brainbuster down onto the knee, and I'm not even sure if Braxton Sutter is aware of what happened, but he did try to take advantage. Got a close 2 count. Ow. Levi Marta. And as quickly as he appeared, he is gone again. The former United States Anarchy Tag Team and Light Heavyweight Champion, who, like I said, hasn't been seen in CMV in over 2.5 years, has just attacked Bloody Justice, and now Braxton Sutter is having his way with BJ. Even though he was able to kick out of that brainbuster, it may have just been out of instinct because Sutter is tearing him apart limb by limb. What is the meaning of this? What did we just see? Bloody Justice trying to get back into this one, but does he stand any sort of chance? I mean, even before Levi Marta interfered, I don't think a whole lot of people were giving Bloody Justice a shot in hell of winning this one. But now even more so. Not too sure what Braxton Sutter is doing here. Decides to get back into the ring after running around the apron for a bit. A stomp to the back of BJ's head. Colossal clothesline in the corner. Braxton Sutter turning to these Honolulu, Hawaii fans. Writhing off of their booze. They're trying to send their energy towards Bloody Justice. Give him that second win he needs. And BJ is going to try to slow it down. Give himself a chance to catch his breath while ensuring that Braxton Sutter doesn't get away from him. Irish whip into the corner. Oh my God. This is not going to end well. Bloody Justice put up on the high rent district. Thank the Lord he was able to get himself down from there, but what is Sutter doing now? From Brett's rope, going old school, channeling his inner Jerry the King Lawler with a fish drop. Big Braxton, who isn't one known for putting on clinics. The longer this match goes, the more it's probably going to benefit the smaller Bloody Justice, who has no doubt a superior cardio game. But again, Bloody Justice has hardly been able to revive himself after the Levi Marta run-in. I don't know what he just tried for right there, but got nailed with an STO. Irish whip into the corner. Coming up from behind. Turning him around. Braxton Sutter has deadly intentions, ladies and gentlemen. Again, putting Bloody Justice up on the top rope, but Justice doing a very good job of stopping Braxton Sutter from hitting whatever he wants to on that top rope. A barrage of elbows, running clothesline off the ropes, lateral press, 1, 2. Braxton Sutter beginning to find himself tiring. Might be smart for him to try to put this one away as quickly as possible. I think that's what he's been trying to do with that top rope maneuver. Look at this shoulder claw of doom, and when performed by a man the size of Braxton Sutter, squeezing down on the pressure point. Bloody Justice is not having it quit in him, though. You gotta respect that. I don't even know if Bloody Justice is aware who attacked him. Hopefully we get some answers, but knowing Levi Marta, probably not. Hangman's neckbreaker. This is why the fans have rallied behind Bloody Justice these last couple of months, man. He will not die. Went to the corner, perhaps thinking about that running neckbreaker of his, but that momentary hesitation allows Braxton Sutter to retake control just like that. And now Bloody Justice desperately trying to get up to a vertical base using the ropes to help him out. But bro! If this was the Royal Rumble match, last with that absolution, Braxton Sutter would be eliminated right now. Bloody Justice panders to the crowd a little bit. Braxton back into the ring. Gets nothing but a sternum full of turnbuckle, though, after missing that clothesline. Will the third time be the charm for the cleaner? Up on the top yet again. Can Bloody Justice save himself, or will this be the end once and for all? Bloody Justice, man. Very smart. He knows that if he gets hit with whatever Braxton Sutter is looking for up there, it's going to be lights out. And here we go. A last-ditch effort this could be for Bloody Justice if he hits this. Running neckbreaker from the corner. Desperately hooks the leg. Can Bloody Justice pull off a monumental upset to kick off Homecoming 4? No. Only a 2 count. Bloody Justice turns to the crowd, his hands on his head. He can't believe it. But in just those couple of seconds he wasted, Braxton Sutter back in the driver's seat, kick to the midsection. Bloody Justice! Bloody Justice with the kiss goodnight! Sister's joy! Sister's joy! Middle of the ring, hooks that tree trunk of a leg. 1, 2, 3! Bloody Justice has just beaten Braxton Sutter. And that's despite an attack at the hands of Levi Marta. Yes, you're hearing that right. Levi Marta towards the start of the match. Incredible. This win cannot be understated. Bloody Justice. Such heart, such resolve. This is going to be a night to remember in the career of Bloody Justice. But what happens next pertaining to Levi Marta? The madman of CMV is back. And he seems to have his sights set on Bloody Justice. Congratulations are in order. The biggest singles win, no doubt about it, in BJ's career. What a performance. And if you're not a fan of Bloody Justice already, you better be after that. The show keeps on rolling. Still a whole lot to get to. And up next, it is our first championship match of the evening. Not only are the CMV Unified World Tag Team titles on the line, but Walter Belay's Anarchy Championship also at stake, as this war will be contained inside Hell in a Cell. Been brewing for months and months and months between the Armbar Society and the Sully Bros. Betrayal after betrayal. When it comes to Willie and Chris, most recently, their trusted advisor, Braxton Sutter, turning on them and revealing that it was he all along trying to drive a wedge between the bros, and picking up Walter Belay and Gary Reed as his new clients along the way. And up until just a couple of nights ago on the Go Home edition of Supremacy, guys, Walter Belay said it himself on Twitter, time and time again, every time we've gotten in the ring against the Sully Bros, we have won. But that 6-man tag team match changed the game. It all matters what happens right here tonight, though, inside of the Devil's Domain. Will Walter Belay indeed become a double champ? Well, no matter what, we're going to have a double champ here tonight. Jay Dynamite adding that stipulation for the Anarchy Championship to be at stake as well. whichever Soli Bro makes the pin or submission, if they win, will also become Anarchy champion. Tornado rules applying. All 4 men will be active at the same time inside of the cell. It's not elimination, though. First pin or submission will provide us with the victors on the road to Ascendant 7. This is going to be nothing short of a fight between these two teams. And Walter Belay here, ladies and gentlemen, has the chance to make double history. As we talked about on the go-home supremacy, he is currently tied with Alistair Knox for most Anarchy Championship defenses in CMV history. Both men currently at 5. So if the Armbar Society are victorious, not only will they win the Unified World Tag Team titles, not only will Walter Belay remain Anarchy Champion and become double champion, but he will also go down as, well, arguably one of the greatest Anarchy champions of all time. He's also nipping at Knox's heels for longest reigning Anarchy champion. The Armbar Society coming up from NGW to much fanfare, but I think them siding with Baron Blade has definitely soured them on many in the CMV universe. They don't care about that, though. They were never able to capture the NGW Tag Team titles. Belay said it on Twitter. Tonight is the night. There's no way we'll leave that cell without the gold. But the Soli Bros have overcome so much adversity. At one point, their family imploding because of Baron Blade's games. Who forget the last man standing match these two had against each other for the United States Championship. But they were able to come back from that stronger than ever, winning the Unified World Tag Team titles at Absolution. And they are not looking to let them go anytime soon. A bond that has been tested again and again and has proven to be unbreakable. But it's not their spirit that the Armbar Society is looking to break here tonight. Let the games begin. The Hell in a Cell gonna lower around the ring and closing these 4 inside. No escape until there is either a pin or a submission. Who leaves with the Unified World Tag Team titles and the Anarchy Championship? The Armbar Society, perhaps 2 of the most deadly submission artists in CMV history. Gary Reed has literally ended careers with that rolling armbar of his, and you do not want to get trapped in the jaws of the Great White when it comes to the Machine, the Eliminator, who I already think is one of the greatest Anarchy champions of all time. But nobody going to be able to doubt it if they are victorious here at Homecoming. Soli Bros. 2 men scorned. And they are looking to finally take out all of their wrath tonight on the Armbar Society, as Baron Blade, I'm sure, is watching behind a locked door from backstage. Soli Bros passing off their titles to Poe, who holds them up high for the world to see. Here we go. Tornado Tag Team Hell in a Cell match. All the titles are on the line. Ring the bell. Let's get it on. Walter Belay going right after Chris Sullivan as Willie gets clipped by Gary Reed. And it was a hellacious steel cage match, almost like the baby brother of the Hell in a Cell. A few weeks ago, Walter Belay and Chris Sullivan beat the snot out of each other. Remember, it is the Soli Bro that makes the pin or submission who will become Anarchy champion. That's if they win it all. let's say Gary Reed is to either make a pin or submission, then Walter Belay will retain his Anarchy Championship while they also win the Unified World Tag Team titles. Chris Sullivan knocking Walter Belay out of the ring. Walter Belay, though, and we're going to play the in and out game. Neither man able to catch up with the other. Gary Reed is having his way with Wild Willie, though. Something's got to give. There we go. Chris Sullivan finally says enough. Jawbreaker to the machine, followed by a single boot to the chest. And you see how Gary Reed is just immediately tearing that arm apart, already softening up Willie Sullivan for the rolling armbar. Walter Belay strength on display there as he throws Chris Sullivan, who is no small man, into the corner. Not falls count anywhere. Pin or submission only happen inside of the ring, but there are obviously no countouts and no disqualifications. Willie Sullivan getting his face rearranged off that top turnbuckle. Gary Reed putting an exclamation point on his attack there. Chris Sullivan forced to roll to the outside and catch his breath while Belay says, "What's wrong?" Now it's Willie who sends the American Dragon to the outside, going to try and help out his brother, but Reed quickly recuperates. Nice arm drag. Walter Belay seems to be hitting a Chimera Plex, finishing off with a picture-perfect straightjacket German. And Willie brings his fight with Reed to the outside, guys, and it's not just a Hell in a Cell keeping these men locked inside, but it can also be used as a weapon. Super kick from Gary Reed, and Reed was about to throw Willie face first into the side of the cage, which he does there towards the ring post. Face first, off the apron now, and then into the cage. That did not look like a tickle. Back first, and that is just pure steel. The skin grating off the side, creating a sickening sound. Chris Sullivan finally able to get an edge over Belay. Gary Reed getting a taste of the cage now. Chris Sullivan, jawbreaker. Down goes the Eliminator. Picked up by the hair. Back body drop waiting for him. All four of these men gonna leave this match with battle scars, that's for sure. Especially Wild Willie, who just got thrown into the cage once more. Walter Belay, keep your eyes on him right now, guys. This is the perfect opportunity for either Belay or Sullivan to try to put this match away, while Reed and Willie are busy beating the hell out of each other on the outside. They're just going all the way around the ring, throwing each other into the cage wall, into the apron, the steel steps, everything that's not nailed down, viable to be utilized. Walter Belay, what's he going for here? Kick to the midsection, and then a stalling brainbuster. Willie has Reed down, stomp to the lower back. Chris trying to build some sort of momentum, utilizing the crowd support to do so. Belay getting launched off the apron. He almost went through the cage wall. Willie with a pin on Reed, just a one count though. And the roles have been reversed now. Belay and Sullivan having themselves a good old time, while Reed and Willie attempt to finish each other off inside of the squared circle. Dragged right to the middle of the ring by the legs. Willie perhaps setting up Gary Reed for some sort of submission. Or just looking to wear him down slowly but surely. All four men in the ring. Willie Sullivan with a front headlock. Belay taking in his own handiwork. Elbow to the shoulder. That took it out of Willie, though. Reed to be able to seize the opportunity. Belly to belly off the ropes. A couple of headbutts backing Boston's number one into the corner. Now he gets turned around. Punch to the back of the head. Caught with an elbow first. Bicycle big boot. wayside slam from the American Dragon. Shouldn't waste time taunting though. Wait till you've actually won the match. Downward spiral from Solid. European uppercut courtesy of Willie to Gary Reed. Oh, he just inadvertently clipped Chris though. You saw the look of sorrow on his face. And that minor miscommunication could lead to the downfall of the Sully Bros here in this match. Brainbuster. Willie going to the top rope, guys, and we know what he's looking for. Slowly but surely he climbs. Chris just got busted open. At the same time, Walter Belay locking into his patented signature maneuvers, the armbar leg lock combo. Can Willie make the save in time? He's trying, but Belay unwilling to release the hold. Now he has no choice. Gary Reed back to his feet, snap, power slam, forearm smash. And could this be a bitter end for the Sully Bros? Support CMV, buy your Snickers. There it is! On the money. Reed ensuring that Willie will not be able to break up the pin, but Belay decides to not even go for it. There's the armbar! The armbar! The armbar applied! But Chris Sullivan just narrowly, and now the jaws! The jaws of the Great White! The jaws of the Great White! And Willie willing to even attack referee Poe just to make sure that this match doesn't end like that. But the referee incapacitated. Willie Sullivan with that half Nelson Uranagi. He can't make the pin though. That's his fault. Belay just content at the moment to absolutely demolish Chris Sullivan. Now we get a knee bar. But Chris, remaining resilient, fighting out with a fire in his eyes. Another snap power slam to Willie. Big old Irish whip. Belay rebounding into a back elbow. Kick to the midsection from Willie to Reed. Nice calf kick, and now Reed gets busted open. Going after the arm, Belay has a forearm smash waiting. Shot block. Belay beginning to expand his attack. Not just the arms, but the legs. Chris as well. And this has been nothing short of a battle. Exactly what we expected it to be. Willie once more meeting the side of the cage. Gonna have some welts. Another super kick. Somehow Willie is able to remain standing. Look at that into the steel steps. And now it is just a straight up alley fight. All four superstars have left the ring and are just throwing hands like they're in a barroom brawl. Back of the ring, Belay sends Chris. Chris playing possum though. Arm drag sends him down. Willie might have Reed's number close on to the corner though, getting squashed like a bug. Picking Willie up. Pendulum backbreaker, not just one, but two, and a second bitter end delivered to Chris Sullivan. But Chris taking it with a pinch of salt like a man. Catapult, European uppercut, Gary Reed hooks the leg. Chris Sullivan does not see the pin. I don't think he hears it either. Oh my lord, 2.99999. Chris was too busy choking the life out of Belay. Lucky for him, there's no disqualifications. Vertical suplex from Chris, a cocky pin, double axe handle from Reed to Willie, and then breaks up the pin into a front headlock on Boston's number one, trying to break that arm right in half. Chris taken down onto his knees, and Reed like a dog with his bone, unwilling to let go until Willie makes the save. Belay just gonna continue the onslaught once more. slapping on the armbar leg lock combo, guys, and Chris may have no choice. Will Chris tap? Will this be the end for the Sully Bros? Sullivan escapes, but what the hell is Gary Reed doing? Turning a powerbomb into a Snake Eyes variation, and Reed's going to the top rope. Could he be looking for his elbow drop? He very rarely pulls this out, but there it is, and Willie moves. That instinct to get out of the way. Big ol' Irish whip Belay. Looking at that back elbow again, but this time able to evade it. And it's just becoming a mosh pit now. A blur of fists and blood. Belay gets cracked up. I think the only person not bleeding now is Willie, who goes to the top rope. Look at that perfect positioning. He tried for this earlier, but he couldn't get it off. Can he this time? He's thinking about it. He's contemplating. Is he willing to throw caution to the wind? But he took too much time. Reed begins to stir. He has to go for the elbow drop. Reed moves out of the way. The scoop slam. Willie drops down behind. Chris Sullivan bringing Belay up to his feet. We get that clothesline rolling through afterwards. The Unified World Tag Team titles and the Anarchy Championship on the line here inside of Hell in a Cell. And Belay is looking to rip Sullivan's arm right off, but Sullivan's not ready for that just yet. Willie keeping Reed preoccupied. Belay is fighting tooth and nail. There it is. He slaps on the jaws again, but Willie sees it out of the corner of his eye, and for the second time in this match saves his brother. Belay just goes for the pin, desperate to end this match. The effects beginning to take their toll. Calf kick by the Wild One. Reed returning to the ring. Elbow drop from Willie. Doesn't see Reed coming up on him with a stiff kick to the ribs. And then just a straight stomp to the gut. Chris trying to help out his brother, but what do any one of these four superstars have left? I think I have a newfound respect for each and every single one of them. Ooh, Northern Lights driver. Gary Reed dispatching Willie from the ring, but doesn't see that Chris is taking out Belay with that neck breaker. High speed off the ropes, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh. The close calls in this match have got me on the edge of my seat. Both of these teams have had the match won so many times. Triangle choke, triangle choke. The amount of submissions Chris has been trapped in this match. German suplex, bridge to pin. 1, 2. Chris keeping Belay down. Willie with his finger on the trigger again with the half Nelson Uranagi, and this time he can make the pin. Poe is up, hooks the leg. Oh, but Belay immediately, even before the count of 1, makes the save. Jumping neck breaker. The Anarchy champion down for the count, and look at this. Both Sully Bros looking to hit their patented maneuvers. The knee plus, knee plus, knee plus. Hooks the leg. Meanwhile, Willie with the DDT, but he misses. But Chris still has the pin. Belay kicks out. Willie miscalculated. And now Reed's just sleeping on his feet. Suckered him into that drop toe hold. Hung out to dry on the second rope. Delivers a knee to the chest. Belay turning that kneecap into hamburger meat with punch after punch after punch. Willie trying to get to the top rope again. Attempt after attempt in this match. Each and every single time he has failed one way or another. But wait a minute. Reed, in the blink of an eye, gets back up his feet and just chucks Willie from the top rope, landing with a thud. And he may be going for that power of his. There it is. Elbow drop to the chest. Another bitter end. A third time. Belay can't even stand. And he doesn't even try for the pin. Reed Reed inadvertently messing up Malay's mojo. But Chris is sent to the outside, and the jaws, there is no help for Willie. He either escapes or taps. Will Willie be forced to submit? Belay, no! My God, the heart. The determination of the Soli Bros in this match, unlike anything I have ever seen. And Reed gonna fly over the action. Elbow drop to the heart, Hooks the leg. Willie got eyes in the back of his head, and Reed is livid. Just chopping the absolute hell out of Willie. And now we get an Indian deathlock variation. Willie, again, put in an impossible situation to survive. Olay! Jeez. And now the Armbar Society has got Chris all by himself. Reed going to stay on top of the wild one. Olay gets an arm drag he did not see coming. Face first off that top turnbuckle, targeting the open wound across the machine's forehead, and blood is getting spattered everywhere. We're going to need a big bleeding through after this match is over. Willie Sullivan, has he gone to the well one too many times? Or will this finally pay off? DDT misses! Gary Reed sidestepping like a G. Now he goes low. Willie's waiting behind with a clothesline. Jawbreaker. Double axe handle. Knee to the midsection. Trista Belay, meanwhile, bicycle. Big boot. Reed going to get him some. While the Anarchy champion has the arm, has the leg. Chris Sullivan, nowhere to go. Can Willie... No! Chris taps! Chris taps! The Armbar Society have done it! Chris Sullivan enduring too much damage, and Willie just could not come to the rescue in time, and the Armbar Society are your new unified World Tag Team Champions, and Belay is still, and now your history-making Anarchy Champion. A war is what we just witnessed. They have finally accomplished what they were never able to in NGW, but here at Homecoming, after going through the ringer, they stand, and I put emphasis on stand, as your new tag team champions. Whew, and how do you recover from a match like that? Well, a good way to try and do so is the arrival of Party Hard Baby Sam Valentine making his return. We haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble match at Absolution, but the dream is not coming alone. He has got himself a brand new posse in the form of Mike Hawk, Cinnamon, and Scotty Thotty. Yes, I believe I'm reading that correctly. Bringing them along from his club hopping antics. And we're going to see if this is a revitalized Sam Valentine taking on Travis Fuller. Still to come, Harvey Hastings one-on-one with Chris Diamond, a rematch exactly 1 year in the making. The International Championship going to be decided as Pierre Thompson defends against Perry Heenan, Shea Hoxton, and Dante Tatum in a fatal four-way. And let's not forget our main event, the very first ever championship scramble for the undisputed world heavyweight title. Andrew Briggs' reign is in serious jeopardy. Sorry about that. Needed a quick H2O break after that last one. Has my throat feeling some type of way. But a homecoming for it continues, guys. And what a chance being given to local competitor Travis Fuller to make his CMV debut at one of our biggest pay-per-views of the year. But he's going to have his hands full indeed against CMV veteran, former light heavyweight champion Sam Valentine. But as I mentioned before, I'm eager to see what kind of Sam Valentine this is. This season hasn't been exactly phenomenal for him ever since he started off as light heavyweight champion. Quickly lost it thereafter, though, because of his love for going to the clubs rather than training. Remember, Sam Valentine didn't even appear this season for a few weeks. He was traveling the state celebrating his championship win. But there he is. The dream is back, and he has not come alone. I like how Scotty 230 is just doing her own thing. The entourage of entourages. A colorful assortment of characters if I have ever seen one. There to the left, Sam Valentine's best friend, Mike Hawk. And to the right, Cinnamon. There's Scotty. Sam Valentine just going to peep right through her real quick. Travis Fuller already has got to have butterflies in his stomach. Imagine how he's got to feel with such a viewing party at ringside. Valentine, though, is looking good. He's looking thick. He's got some new digs. Sam Valentine seeking to get his career back on track. While throwing a party in that ring as always. So there we go. The lights on bright for Travis Fuller. Sam Valentine. Referee Poe rings that bell. Let's get it on. Tries to throw out a knife edge chop. From the get-go, does Fuller. Grabs a hold of the arm, forearm smash, clipping him. And then a big old punch. Another one, right up under the pec. We get an Irish whip. Fuller sent to the corner. Clothesline, gonna send him tumbling down to the mat. Arm drag, though. Valentine onto one knee and a DDT. I think we can all see that Sam Valentine enjoying quite a size advantage over Travis. Got a couple of inches downstairs as well, if you know what I mean. Russian leg sweep from Fuller. Stomp to the ribs. over and over again. He's got Sam down. Gonna try to do as much damage as he can. Valentine absorbing it though. Jawbreaker, and then a clothesline. Stomp of his own gets missed. Kick to the midsection. Another kick to the midsection. DDT. The native Fuller being given an opportunity like this. Can't allow it to pass by. Out before even the count of one though. Grabbing Valentine by the head, brings him for a walk face first off the top turnbuckle. I really hope we did get a cleaning crew in there to wipe the entire ring down after all the blood that was spilled between the Armbar Society and the Soli Bros last match. Look at this tree of woe. Travis Fuller. Maybe I didn't give him enough credit. I mean, I don't know anything about the kid. Meanwhile, Sam Valentine, been in CMV 3+ years. Multi-time world title contender. Sam Valentine really has some unchecked potential that maybe he's looking to finally bring out of himself here tonight at Homecoming 4. Travis in control for a few minutes, but Valentine finally able to swing the momentum back into his favor. Neck crank. And there's the military press. Oh! Travis turning it into a DDT. Mike Hawk doesn't seem at all impressed with Fuller, but I certainly am. DDT again! Trying to put some gas back in the tank, if you will. It's not a good sign that Travis is gassed so early on. Sam is actually up before him. And Valentine frustrated. Oh. Bringing the ring with him. Grabbing a hold of the tights, a stalling vertical suplex. Allowing the blood to rush to the head before dropping him. Fireman's carry position now. Turning towards the hard camera, saying what up to all the ladies watching at home before dropping Fuller sternum first on the top rope. Snapmare. Takes a step back, lining up his shot, rolling. Neck snap. Kicks out the knee as Trav. Clothesline, but gets a drop toe hold instead. And Mike Hawk getting a very up close and personal view. Lateral press 1, 2. Fuller not going to go down that easy though. I have to admit, I'm impressed with Fuller thus far. Even more so if he actually manages to somehow win this match, but Valentine in the driver's seat at the moment. I'm not so sure if there's a possibility of that happening. And again goes for the military press, and again Travis Fuller is able to save his own skin. Irish whip to the corner. Valentine's got to be getting antsy. Can't find a way to put this Rook down. Going for the shoulder claw. Squeezing down on the pressure point. And you really don't know how bad that hurts unless you had it done to you. Oh, come on. Mike Hawk causing the stretch at ringside, and Valentine able to seize control with a neck breaker. 1, 2. Travis Fuller staying in the fight, but for how long? That is the 3rd time Fuller has reversed the military press. And now clotheslining Valentine down to the outside. He fell right into Cinnamon. Cinnamon's not happy about it. Scotty Too Thotty keeping her distance. I think Travis Fuller is definitely going about things the right way. He should not exit the ring lest he get pounced on by Party Hard here. Instead, beckoning for Valentine to return to the ring, which the dream abides. Another rolling neck snap. Sam Valentine looking at this kid. Certainly doesn't seem like the type to go club hopping. Once again, I just have to comment on that hair. Looks like a chia pet. Punch to the pec by Fuller. Hook to the jaw, gonna back Valentine into the corner. Knife edge shot gets blocked though. Into a front headlock. Snap in the arm. Down over the shoulder. And we get a butterfly suplex, bridge to pin. 1, 2. That's what I'm saying. Valentine ain't just all looks. Behind all that bravado is an extremely talented competitor. There's another tornado DDT, but this time it is Cinnamon. I did not need to ever see that sight in my life. Those spandex look like they are going all the way up her rear end. Travis Fuller, though, falling victim. Maybe getting a bit ahead of himself. The newbie. German suplex. Out of the corner. And will Valentine. Are you kidding me? 4 times. 4 times he's reversed Valentine's military press. The tornado DDT. Finding its way again as Fuller dragging Valentine to the middle of the ring, stomped down across the face. On paper, I thought this match was most certainly not going to go the way that it has. We need to get Travis Fuller a CMV contract, though, win or lose, because I'm eating my words. I take back everything I said. That hair is cool. It does not at all resemble a chia pet, and if Travis Fuller actually manages to do this, I will eat my shorts. Hitting a trio of punts to the face, but Cinnamon again flashing her good looks. That gave Valentine a lot of time, but will it work out? Oh my God! Are you kidding me? What? Jeez Louise, Travis Fuller! What a debut! All right. That deserves a clap. I can't believe it. Get this man's a contract right now. Travis Fuller has just pinned Sam Valentine. Well, Valentine more preoccupied with look. Mike Hawk has just gotten into the ring. All right, he's leaving. Oh my God. Wow. I guess this is just the night of the upsets. First, Bloody Justice beating Braxton Sutter. Now that. If Travis Fuller does not get an exclusive CMV contract, I'm starting a petition. We're going to raid the CMV headquarters. They can't stop all of us. But up next, guys, it is a rematch 1 year in the making as Harvey Hastings takes on Chris Diamond. It was at last year's homecoming event that these two fought for the World Championship. Harvey Hastings dethroning the Baller. And Chris Diamond, after 8 months on the shelf, made his return to CMV in the Royal Rumble match at Absolution, despite the fact that it didn't last too long. That was understandable. There was going to be some ring rust, and he looked to knock it off the following few days on Supremacy when he took on another old rival in the form of Paul Devine, and he had Devine beat before Harvey Hastings made his presence felt, attacking Diamond and allowing Devine to pick up the victory. Harvey Hastings seeming to not want to let old wounds heal, kicking up that history between he and Diamond. And Diamond said, all right, you want to fight, baby? We can fight. Got a measure of retribution by jumping Harvey Hastings the following week before a match with Brett Angel. And then as we saw just a couple of nights ago, a successful reunion for the Ballers Club, defeating Harvey Hastings and Paul Devine in tag team action. No comment from Harvey Hastings on why he's gone about doing what he has these last few weeks. We know that Harvey Hastings is planning on hanging up his wrestling boots at Ascendant 7, having his last match, maybe in what few weeks he has left on the road to Ascendant 7. He's wanting to revisit some of his biggest foes, beginning with Diamond. But Diamond's not a man to just get walked over. Two former world champs. The Bala Bay. I don't think there was a single person not ecstatic to see Diamond come back for what we all thought was a career-ending injury. 8 months he was on the shelf, but he grinded to make his way back. And he's looking to start his climb back to the top by rewriting the wrong that took place 1 year ago today and defeating Harvey Hastings. Still to come, guys, fatal four-way match for the International Championship as Pierre Thompson defends against Perry Heenan, Shea Hoxton, and Dante Tatum. Kevin Silva looks to show PJ Moon who the true undisputed world heavyweight champion is. And in our main event, the very first ever championship scramble match, Andrew Briggs' reign is in serious jeopardy. Already been a crazy night here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Harvey Hastings, Chris Diamond. One last time. Referee Poe rings that bell. Collar and elbow tie-up from the get-go. They don't want to get ahead of themselves. Maybe Harvey Hastings get the early advantage. And there's almost a hush falling over the live crowd here because they know they are witnessing what very well could be the last ever interaction between Harvey Hastings and Chris Diamond. Chris Diamond had perhaps the greatest rookie year last season here in CMV, and only a couple of months capturing the Rising Star Championship. Went on to win the 3rd annual Tag Team Cup with Rob Cross, becoming Fusion Tag Team Champions, winning Money in the Bank, cashing in to become World Champion. Meanwhile, Harvey Hastings, the same can be said about him. 2-time United States Champion, World Champion, former Fusion Tag Team title holder as well. Irish whip to the corner. Knife edge chop. I'm just going to chop him down. Big ol' head of steam built off the ropes for a drop kick to the side of the head and an early pin. Diamond maybe looking to embarrass Harvey Hastings here. Kick to the back, surely sending shooting pains up and down the spine. And again, why not a 3rd time? Will we get a 4th? No, instead goes for a headbutt, and that's where he slips up. Hastings popping up with an elbow. Instead, it flowed over DDT. Diamond writhing in agony, able to spill to the outside, catch his breath. Harvey Hastings opting to do a bit of taunting, and karma hits him hard real quick. Body scissors from Diamond applied. Squeezing on the midsection of the assassin, making it almost impossible to get a deep breath. 3 elbows forcing the hold to break. Diamond stumbling up to his feet, kick to the midsection, and a DDT off the kneeling position. So many ways that Harvey Hastings can beat you. Most notably with that blitzkrieg from the top rope. You wouldn't think to see a man his age hitting such a well-executed shooting star press. And then if that doesn't go his way, there's always the Anaconda Vice, a maneuver he's used to tap out some of the greats. Chris Diamond has most certainly felt its wrath before. Another float over DDT. But we saw just a couple nights ago in Supremacy, man, Diamond can come out of nowhere with a break your neck foundation. Half camel clutch. Diamond is quick to escape. Dodges that strike. Super kicks in the midsection. Drop toe hold. Tip for tag. Counter for counter. These two, it may have been a year since the last time they went one-on-one, but looks like they haven't missed a step, knowing each other like the back of their hand. Into a lateral press. Just a 1 count. Stomp to the upper back. Grabbing Diamond by those long, luscious locks. Irish whip to the corner. Full steam ahead for an attempted drop kick to the lower back. Irish whip to the corner. Attempts it once more, but yet again Diamond has an answer. Forearm smash up against the ropes. Ooh, Nelly. This does not look like it is going to bode well for Harvey Hastings. Catapult sending the psychopath throat first into the middle rope. One. I think a lot of people see those ropes and think that they're nice and soft, or at least not as hard as they are. I mean, that's wire and closed within this hard plastic. Irish whip to the corner. Harvey Hastings, cold and calculated. Approaching slowly, Lucha DDT. Harvey trying to get to his feet, but having some trouble. Lateral press only produces a 1 count. Again, Hastings looking to unload with that striking combo. Diamond, he's done his homework. Elbows finding a place. The midsection of the baller. Now he's got a hold of Hastings though. Taking him all the way across the ring, throwing him into the corner. An elbow right to the mouth. Yeesh. Pull back into a Hurricane Run, and there you go. Harvey Hastings saying, I still got it, kid. Don't look past me. That's a mistake. Picked up into that seated position. Harvey Hastings now trying for a headbutt, but it is Diamond who comes through with an elbow. Clothesline gets turned into a stun gun. Desperately just dropping into the pin. Getting closer. Hands on his hips, though. Hastings seems agitated with Diamond's performance. Almost as if to say, why don't you just stay down? Irish whip to the corner. The boos just raining down on Harvey Hastings as he raises his arm. Now, I don't think either one of these men are exactly fan favorites, but between the two, Diamond has definitely got more support. Diamond, hang on a minute. Looking to send it back home. All the way from Honolulu, Hawaii, with the British drive-by. Double boot to the temple. Hastings busted wide open. Hooks the leg. Uno, dos, tres. Diamond victorious. One year to the day, and Chris Diamond gets his revenge over Harvey Hastings. A physical match brought to an end with a bit of innovative offense on the part of the baller. Harvey Hastings picked a fight, and that is exactly what he got. Chris Diamond, not just back, but better than ever before. Even taking a curtsy. Homecoming 4 has been a roller coaster of emotion, starting off with the return of Levi Marta and then Bloody Justice defeating Braxton Sutter. And an absolute war we witnessed within Hell in a Cell between the Armbar Society and the Sully Bros, with Walter Boulay and Gary Ryu becoming the new Unified World Tag Team Champions. Travis Fuller with maybe the biggest upset in CMV history in his debut, defeating Sam Valentine and Party Hard. And we just saw Chris Diamond fulfill a year-long wish of his. And now it's time for our tertiary main event, as the International Championship is up for grabs. Pierre Thompson defending against Perry Heenan, Shea Hoxton, and Dante Tatum. Still to come, Kevin Silva and PJ Moon one-on-one, before we cap off the night with the very first ever championship scramble. Andrew Briggs defending his undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against Xander Slate, Josh Wolf, Brett Angel, and Reese Ortiz. But Pierre Thompson most definitely has got his work cut out for him, because he doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose his championship here tonight. Any of the other three could pin or submit each other to become champion. Not elimination. First fall to a finish. Pin or submission in the ring. No countouts, no disqualifications. All four of these men most definitely want this. But the favorite has got to be Perry Heenan, who has been on a tear these last couple of months, ripping anybody who gets in his way in half. But I think Shea Hoxton has reached a point where he is so desperate, he's becoming dangerous. Loss after loss after loss, starting to catch up to the gambling man. And I don't think he's willing to leave Homecoming without that international championship. And then, of course, there's the NGW champion, Dante Tatum, who could make history by becoming the first superstar to ever hold a title on NGW and the main roster simultaneously. He won that triple threat match just a couple of nights ago, defeating Perry Heenan and Shea Hoxton. The Pitbull, who was looking for his second CMV championship. He hasn't held gold in CMV, well, since Ascendance 5, where he lost the Anarchy Championship. The second annual Deadly Games winner, revitalizing his career a couple of months ago, becoming that beast we all know him to be. Perry Heenan, the type of guy who just likes tormenting people for the fun of it. And there's not much anybody can do about it, because just look at him. But don't get it twisted, Perry Heenan is a very ambitious individual. That international championship calling his name. Perry Heenan, at the thought of getting to beat up three people at once, sign him up. Even though Perry Heenan did technically lose that triple threat match a couple of nights ago, it was Dante Tatum who pinned Shea Hoxton. So Perry Heenan unpinned, unsubmitted for over 2 months now. And it was Heenan who put on an absolute 5-star clinic against this man, Shea Hoxton, a couple of weeks ago. And it's just Hoxton proving yet again that once you get past that annoying face of his, an insufferable personality, within lies maybe one of, if not the best, in-ring performers in CMV today. As I mentioned before, I think Hoxton is reaching a breaking point, though. Going mad with all the opportunities he's slipping up on. It's must win for the gambling man here tonight. He had Pierre Thompson one-on-one back at Absolution. He came so close. Will this second opportunity slip through his fingers, though? And here comes the fan favorite. Just listen to this crowd erupt. And I'm sure everyone at home launching to their feet too. For the catalyst, the spark plug, the heart and soul of CMV and the reigning defending NGW champion who could make history here tonight if he is victorious. He's sharing that ring with some titans of the business, maybe deep within feeling like he has to prove he belongs. But I think he already did that on the go-home supremacy, winning that triple threat, saying to any doubters, hey, don't count me out, because I most definitely have what it takes to get the job done. But then, let's not forget the man who holds the gold. This is his yard that he's coming out here looking to defend tonight at Homecoming 4. The big dog, prime time, Pierre Thompson. You know what's funny is it was actually at Homecoming 2 years ago that Pierre Thompson won the International Championship in his first reign. Fast forward 2 years and here we are yet again. He walks in to defend it. And the odds are most definitely stacked against him. But if anybody's going to get the job done, it's the Impact player. The man who handed Andrew Briggs his first loss in the entire season a few weeks ago. Thompson been kicking back and resting these last couple of weeks, preparing for the task at hand. The It Factor looking to walk into Ascendant 7 with all the gold. As Xander Slade, of course, competes in the main event for the World Championship, part of that championship scramble. The International Championship is what it is all about in this fatal four-way matchup. Not elimination. First fall to a finish either by pinfall or submission in the ring. No countouts and no disqualifications. It's about who wants it the most. Whoever leaves Homecoming with the International Championship stands a good chance of walking into Ascendant 7 with it. That's the dream of every superstar on the roster, to be a part of the show of shows. Harry Heenan, Shay Hoxton, Dante Tatum, Pierre Thompson, let's go! Thompson and Hoxton going to resume their fight from absolution as Dante Tatum goes right after Perry Heenan, and Perry Heenan most definitely has a bone to pick with Dante Tatum. Not only a couple weeks ago did Dante attack him during that match with Shay Hoxton, but then a couple of nights ago winning that triple threat. Drop kick from the pivot. That's what I'm talking about, man. Perry Heenan is unlike any other man in CMV, and perhaps it's history, because someone his size should not be able to move like he does. Hit a drop kick like that from such a high angle. Stomping onto the face and just going around every single exposed limb of Tatum, viable to be a target. But Thompson waiting from behind with a Russian knife. As Hoxton is sent early to the outside. Winding up that punch, close fist to the jaw, sent some spit flying. Dante Tatum finds his footing, and Hoxton going to deliver a boot to the chest. I'm sure Hoxton would love to try and get his win back from the go-home supremacy. These two actually worked extremely well as a team a few weeks ago against Pierre Thompson and Perry Heenan, despite losing in the end. You would never guess it. Not just different personalities, but different in-ring styles as well. Geez, chucked out of the corner. That's some strength. Dante Tatum saying, come one, come all. Do not count me out. Up to the top rope, Dante Tatum, where he shines brightest, but Pierre just gonna, oh my God! What, was that a 630 moonsault? The things this kid can do. Honestly, there's never a match where Dante Tatum doesn't have my jaw dropped at least 3 times. I like how Thompson just stood there as well. Let Tatum go right over his head. Perry driving a knee down onto the sternum. Shea Hoxton waiting, catching that boot and sending the pitbull crashing down onto his derriere. Modified vertical suplex. International champion returning to his feet just as Heenan was beating his chest. A half camel clutch, definitely not the typical style of Dante Tatum, mat-based wrestling. A big boot taking down both Hoxton and Tatum at the same time, and here comes the strength. Tatum deadlifted up off the mat, just driven back down. I'm surprised he didn't go through the canvas with that powerbomb. Short arm clothesline. Those big beefy biceps of Perry, enough to take any normal man's head off, but of course Pierre Thompson is no normal man. There's a third one, just for good measure. Hoxton spending a lot of time in this match on the outside, which is a great strategy. Multi-man matches like this, you know, take a step back, let your opponents beat the hell out of each other, and when you see an opening, capitalize. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Pierre Thompson trying to throw out a mega lariat. Shea Hoxton with a forearm smash. Instead he threw everything behind that. Now it's Perry Heenan momentarily incapacitated, leaving just 3. DDT from the NJW champion, a forearm smash. And there goes the Catalyst. And here we are, 1 month ago at Absolution, Hoxton and Thompson, and mano a mano. Hoxton hitting a reverse DDT and then laughing at the expense of the Impact player. Tries to knock Thompson off the apron. High angle dick grab slam. Hoxton's got no time to celebrate though, with Heenan coming up on his 6th chokeslam. Will Hoxton ever hit that chokeslam on Perry Heenan? Is the question. Sit out Uranagi. Dante Tatum going to try to seize control on the champion as Hoxton just gets launched as if out of a goddamn cannon. He's disappeared from sight. Ooh, Dante Tatum, the way his body bent there did not look pretty. Here we just get 2 big men attempting to overpower each other. Forearm smash by Tatum from the apron. Hops back into a back rotation. Hurricane Rana turned midair into a sit-out powerbomb. Hoxton reel him in, DDT. Backs to the corner. Hang on a minute, the gambling man. Oh, but Dante Tatum cuts him off. Going for a pin. That was cheeky. Twist of fate from Tatum. Pierre Thompson re-enters the frame. Tatum going to the top rope. Maybe looking for his 6-star frog splash. That's how he pinned Shea Hoxton a couple of nights ago. Thompson with a back suplex sit-out powerbomb. Tatum is still just chilling on the top rope as Thompson looking for the highlight. Oh my God! Perry Heenan got in the way. Tatum hitting him with a cross body variation. Whisper in the wind-esque. Pierre is not happy about that. But Hoxton gonna take what comes to him. To the corner he goes again. Lining up the shot on Perry Heenan, who has no idea what's coming his way. Just a straight up, oh! Poor Hoxton. 3 times that move got interrupted. Heenan feeling good about himself right now, attempting to assert his dominance as the beast of CMV. Heenan trying to chop down Thompson with downtime. Dante Tatum getting involved. Heenan is overshooting these clotheslines. Tatum is actually using his height to his advantage. And now he looks to explode from the corner. Seen this before. Enziguri, but Heenan obviously doing his studying. Getting out of the way just in the nick of time. Irish whip, Heenan hanging on. Dante Tatum, though, with a DDT out of the apron. You see the way Perry Heenan's freaking body just bounced. His dome ricocheting off the apron. Hodgson with a roll-up on Thompson in the ring out of nowhere. Ooh, by the skin of his teeth. A millisecond more and Hodgson will be the new international champion. Play of the day from prime time straight into a 21 from the gambling man. Gut wrenched it out. Powell Hodgson attempts to break it up, but he misses. And Thompson just narrowly able to retain his championship. Now he takes a step back. I would think going for that neat hook clothesline of his Enziguri. And the champion, for the moment, dispatched. What is Hoxton doing? He is seriously... Oh, no! Oh! Oh, no! Perry Heenan forcing Hoxton to jump, and he completely went right over Thompson. I wouldn't be surprised if he cracked every single rib in his body the way he landed there. And Thompson has no quarrel. Taking advantage. Meanwhile, Dante Tatum hitting a twist of fate. One. Thompson eagle-eyed in to save his championship. Inverted twist of fate. Dante Tatum. He's got the ring cleared. This is his moment. Enziguri scrambles to the pin, but Hoxton is in the ring just in time to keep this match alive for the moment. Kicks to the back of the knee. Spinning soul kick. Knife edge chop. Hoxton sends it back at him, showing him how it's done, and now gouges the eye. Dante Tatum collapsing down onto one knee. Exhausted at this point. Perry Heenan rejoins the fight. Seeing that Pierre Thompson is still feeling the effects of that Enziguri, bleeding from a cut across his forehead. But I think Heenan chose the wrong mofo. The impact clothesline. And Hoxton turned around and found to break the pin. Dante inadvertently trips him up, and Tatum would have been kicking himself. Now that would have been a 3 count right there. Thompson walking into a hip toss knee strike. Definitely saw a tooth go flying. Tatum, hands on his hips, he looks around. He realizes the position that he's in. I don't know if this is such a wise move, wasting time. But there he goes, backing into the corner. Perry Heenan still on Dream Street from the clothesline. And here comes the Enziguri, but it misses again. And Heenan, in just the blink of an eye, big boot just about went through Tatum's chest. And now we get a deadlift running power slam. Pin for Hoxton. With a stomp. And the Pitbull don't look pleased. But another 21! Another 21! Hang on! Hoxton! Tries to slide in and steal it, but for just a second, Thompson and Tatum working as a unit to break the pin together. Inverted twist of fate once more. Dante Tatum using the support of these fans to keep him alive. Here, Thompson getting that up. Heenan, heavy Irish whip. Gonna send Hoxton down to the outside. Could be done for the rest of this match. Thompson sent that onto the apron as Heenan trying to find a way to stop the heart and soul of Dante Tatum, but I don't think that's possible. Dante Tatum will go until his last breath. He's gonna throw the behemoth. Shoulder first into that ring post. Not Paul's got anywhere, but Shea Hoxton and Pierre Thompson right now content with just beating the hell out of each other. Tatum hitting a leg drop to the back of Heenan's head. Gonna follow that up with an Irish whip to the corner. Forearm smash. Miscalculated that though. Gonna try to make up for it, but Heenan. What? Guys, what's Thompson doing? Oh my God! Oh, that is like 270, 80 pounds right across the sternum of Hoxton. Meanwhile, Perry Heenan just stomped a mud hole in Dante Tatum, hoping to bring the title home, but not quite yet. And Heenan seems to have been busted open as well. I'm not too sure when that happened. Play of the day! Play of the day! Play of the day! One up. Tatum says, thank you very much. I'll take it from here. Oh, Pierre Thompson has just big booted referee Poe. I guess it's a good thing this is disqualification, although if it was, Pierre Thompson would be able to retain via his champion's advantage, but well, there's the highlight. Thompson can't go for the pin though because he attacked referee Poe. Tatum's gonna try anyway. Now, Perry Heenan has been getting hit with everything in this match. Taking it like a champ. He is looking up at the lights right now, though. Dante Tatum gonna go to his second home atop the top rope. Poe beginning to stir. Tatum with the 6-star frog splash. Just in time. Tatum hooks the leg. Tatum. 1, 2. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me with all that Heenan has taken in this match, and he still kicks out. Hoxton with a choke slam to the catalyst. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Tatum has his wings clipped, and Hoxton, just like that, ends his slump and is the new international champion. Hoxton just came in the ring and said, here, take this choke slam. Bam! See you, bye. He was on the outside for like how long? And that is the craftiness of Hoxton coming into play. Tatum thought he had it won, hitting the 6-star frog splash on Heenan. But Hoxton said, watch this. And we have a new international champion. The drought is over. Wow. Pierre Thompson losing his championship here tonight at Homecoming without even being involved in a decision, but that's the type of risk that comes with defending your championship in multi-man matches like this. Shea Hoxton capitalizing and cashing out big time. Congrats to the gambling man. We have now arrived at our co-main event. Before we finish things off with the very first ever championship scramble for the undisputed World Heavyweight title, Andrew Briggs defending against the odds. Kevin Silva has got a bone to pick with the Royal Rumble winner PJ Moon, who no matter what, no matter who holds the championship at the end of the day, will be in that main event at the Show of Shows Ascendant 7, looking to fulfill his destiny. But it was Kevin Silva who said, forget Andrew Briggs, forget whoever holds that fake championship. I am the true undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. You should face me. And PJ Moon said, hey, you want to step into the ring? Then let's do it. Kevin Silva eager to prove that he is the man to beat, while PJ Moon just trying to keep his momentum alive on the road to the grandest stage of them all. And even more so after Moon countered that hiccup against Xander Slade a couple of weeks ago. A disappointing loss for the Iconic one, no doubt about it, that he's looking to make up for here tonight. And wherever the Portuguese god of wrestling can be found, Saria is sure to be close behind, and she's really been the one yapping at PJ Moon on Twitter. Kevin Silva truly considers himself the real undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. He was the last ever Alpha World Champion, and he says that was the actual title. And against Briggs back at Regicide, you'll recall, got himself disqualified afterwards, saying, I have nothing to prove. I know that I'm the man atop the mountain, not Andrew Briggs. He's a fake. He's a phony. And there you see he has that replica championship wrapped around his waist. Some may call Kevin Silva delusional, and I don't think that's far-fetched. But once that bell rings, Kevin Silva is a threat not to be taken lightly, and I think PJ Moon knows that. Maybe he's a smart man, and he knows that, and I know PJ Moon to be wise. Especially, again, after that loss he took to Xander Slade a couple weeks ago. Moon perhaps getting a bit overzealous after his Rumble win, getting a bit cocky, and Xander Slade just hit him with that reality check, saying there's still a ways to go until Ascendance, kid. You gotta wake up and stay focused. These are exactly the kind of challenges Moon needs. In the build to the Show of Shows, whomever he'll stare across the ring at for that World Championship. PJ Moon, a man who only a few months ago didn't even have a job here in CMV. Putting his career on the line against Andrew Briggs for the world title and lost. Only got a second chance because of COO Triple H beating Percy Simmons back at Regicide to earn the number 30 spot in the Royal Rumble, and Moon did not squander it. Now has his golden ticket no matter what happens. And these next couple of months, he's gonna be in that main event. He's gonna be fighting for that World Championship. But right now it's time for Moon to focus up because he ain't standing across the ring from no pansy. Kevin Silva, PJ Moon, Poe rings the bell, and here we go. First time encounter between these two, collar tie-up, and Silva gonna push Moon into the corner. Will we get a clean break? We will! A bit of sportsmanship, I'd say surprisingly so from Kevin Silva, but Moon gonna follow it up rather quickly. with a knee smash, collar double time again, and Moon overpowers Silva. I would think Silva to be the stronger one between these two, at least looking at their physiques. Silva, though, shines brightest when it comes to his submission game, and that's what Moon wants to avoid. Don't let Silva get him to the ground and start working the limbs, building up to the Olympic stretch. Straight jacket German suplex. PJ Moon just for a second stunned, but coming right back at him with a super kick. Cheeky little punt. Doesn't go so well. Single boot to the chest and a dragon screw by Moon. This is the stop. Open palm. Back to back. Oh my God, and now Moon with an STO. That had some oof behind it. Scoop slam, Moon, wiggles free. Able to get behind and drop Silva with a reverse DDT. And now a reverse chin lock against a man like Kevin Silva. I think PJ Moon is going about things the right way. You got to take it slow. Because if you get ahead of yourself, Silva's going to trap you in one of his many holds. And he'll grind you down until you have no choice but to tap. Only a one count though. Don't think that's the only way Kevin Silva can beat you. Because he is a sneaky son of a gun. And, oh, speaking of, look who gets involved. Not surprising at all. Saria doing what she does best, chirping, and allows Silva to take the upper hand again with that Snapdragon suplex and now a bullplex. Picked up onto a seated position. Trank neck to the side. Oh man, look how he wrenches. I don't think Silva would be upset if he just ended up ripping Moon's head clean off. Somebody's trying to do here. Jeez. Stomp onto the wrist, Moon. And what is the first of, I'm sure, will be many submission holds. Camel clutch. He's able to break the arms apart. Goes through the legs, trip up. Silva might have busted his lip open there. Smacking face first off the mat. Over the shoulder. A snake eyes. Classic and effective. Lateral press. Silva not going to have an easy time putting Moon away, though. I'm sure attempting to force Moon, exert some energy early on, tire himself out. Because Silva can go all day. Moon taking a little twirl. Letting everybody get a good look at the next world champion. That's what he said on Twitter. We know who Moon wants at Ascendance. He says he hopes he's got his money on Briggs walking out world champion. For months, Moon just could not beat Andrew Briggs. He wants to prove that he can at the show of shows. Couple of elbows find their way to Moon's midsection, and Silva does not seem very happy about the way this match is going. Exiting to the outside, but could it have been a ploy? Yes, because look, Saria has just thrown in a steel chair. Referee Poe has not seen it. He's focused on these two outside. Beginning his count at 3. Moon takes the cheap shot. Can't discredit him, though, when he's against someone like Silva. Swinging a knee to make the Portuguese god of wrestling's face. Up against the ropes, Irish whip. Rebound, drop down. Leapfrog. Ooh! Clothesline. And that steel chair is just sitting there very ominously as Moon putting on a show. Full mountain. Hammering away. Raining down. Those punches. There we go. Moon with a keen eye. Or I should say referee Poe getting the steel chair out of there, and Saria looks defeated. Poe checking on Moon, and Kevin Silva has just unsheathed that top turnbuckle, exposing the steel that lies beneath. Eats another super kick, stomp to the lower back. Moon having a very unique arsenal at his disposal we've seen so far in this match. Stomping at the hand. Moon backing into the corner. Hang on a minute. Sarria trying to distract him, but Moon has laser focus. He ain't falling for it again. Chaos kick. Hooks the leg after a moment's hesitation, but that cost him. Sarria, come on. 1, 2, 3. That was over. That was well over a 3 count. I started counting a bit late. And Moon's not happy, letting out a roar. Referee Poe's had enough. He ejects Sarria. Sarria's out of here. Kevin Silva doesn't have that safety net anymore, and he taps. Kevin Silva taps to a triangle choke. A taste of his own medicine, and the iconic one victorious here at Homecoming. Silva trying desperately throughout that match to utilize those dirty heel tactics, but again and again they failed, and Moon had enough at the end. That chaos kick surely would have put Silva away, but Moon was just as content to use that triangle choke, proving how versatile he can be. Referee Poe ejecting Sarria and then saw the tap just in time. Here it was. Look at this. Silva was still out from the chaos kick, and a beautiful triangle choke. And you see Poe turns just in time to see it. PJ Moon ready for whatever comes next. Who will he meet in the main event of Ascendant 7? Could it be whomever leaves our main event up next? And it is now time, my fine feathered friends, for our main event of the evening here, live from Honolulu, Hawaii for Homecoming 4. It has been an incredible night already. And now history is made in the very first ever championship scramble match. If you're not clear on the rules, all 5 superstars will be active at the same time. There will be a 25-minute time limit, and whichever superstar has the most falls, either by pin or submission at the end of the time limit, will be declared the official undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. Andrew Briggs, his historic reign in serious jeopardy against Xander Slate, Josh Wolf, Brett Angel, and Reese Ortiz. As Andrew Briggs, who we weren't even sure would actually be the one defending the World Championship here tonight, because just a couple of nights ago on the Go Home Supremacy, he defended against George King, but it was an unlikely assist from the returning Brian Jacobson, who actually attacked Briggs, but that meant that he won via disqualification, retaining his championship. Briggs afterwards saying, I don't know whether to thank Brian Jacobson or kick his ass, but right now, I gotta be focused on the championship scramble. Briggs fulfilled one boyhood dream when he won that world championship towards the start of the season. Now he looks to walk into Ascendant 7 as the champion and defend against a man he knows very well in PJ Moon. But that could prove a tough task here. 4 extremely tough challenges in the form of the King of the Ring, Xander Slate, Josh Wolf, the Outcast, Brett Angel, and Reese Ortiz. But a bigger story maybe, what kind of condition is Reese Ortiz in? We haven't seen him since he returned at Absolution in the Royal Rumble to attack Josh Wolf after, of course, Wolf had put him on the shelf after a sickening attack. Reese Ortiz not fully cleared, but begged the doctors to allow him to compete here tonight. And that throws into question what kind of condition he is in. Meanwhile, this is what Josh Wolf has been waiting for. It's the whole reason that he turned on Reese Ortiz. Said Ortiz was holding me back, and I deserve to be at the top where I belong. Xander Slade, who's had a very interesting month. He had Andrew Briggs one-on-one at Absolution for the World Championship, but that didn't go his way. Picking up a win over PJ Moon, but just a couple of nights ago defeated by Brett Angel. Before that, I was considering Brett Angel to kind of be the dark horse of these five with the mental state he's been in as of late. But he proved that he's just as capable as ever to get the job done when it matters. Xander Slate sending a tweet actually to PJ Moon yesterday saying, "Don't worry, once I win the World Championship, I'll meet you in the main event of Ascendance and beat your ass again." Obviously very confident in his own abilities here tonight. He was close to getting Briggs at Absolution. The first ever Money in the Bank winner, a two-time world champion, along with a plethora of other accolades. Don't let his look fool you. Once that bell rings, there ain't gonna be nothing royal about Xander Slate. I like how the bell is just on the floor, by the way. Couldn't afford like a little table or something. And here comes the sick, twisted, demented Josh Wolf. I hate that I even have to say that. But Wolf allowing himself to be taken over once again by, well, Fenrir. Deforming him into the, I use the term man loosely before us. Viciously turning on Reese Ortiz. And ever since then, Josh Wolf has been racking up the dubs back to back. But he thought he had dispatched of Ortiz for good. He's learned quickly that Ortiz was not the type of man to go down without a fight. I think Ortiz's sole purpose of being in this match, even more than trying to win the World Championship, is making sure that Wolf does not. That's exactly why he entered the Royal Rumble match at Absolution. Just to ensure that Wolf didn't win it. And Wolf didn't. Well, the same happened here tonight in Homecoming. Josh Wolf, the former Alpha World Champion who main evented last year's Ascendance, says that's where I belong and that's where I will be again this year. And then there's the Outcast, the runner-up in this year's Royal Rumble, the man who PJ Moon eliminated last to ensure his golden ticket to the main event of the show of shows. And his title, the Outcast, is most definitely apt for this situation because he kind of is the odd one out of these five, as I mentioned before. And Brett Angel might be slowly slipping into madness, and I hate to see it. But a couple of nights ago, he showed us all why he is never to be doubted when he beat Xander Slate. A former four-time unmatched world champion who has most definitely got the baby oil on deck tonight. Jeez Louise. Angel, I think maybe he went a little bit overboard. Could this be the rebirth of Brett Angel's career? Before he entirely loses himself. I think a win like this could snap him back to reality. That's weird that Andrew Briggs is coming out second to last. All right, well, maybe, hang on, that's actually quite discerning. Is Reese Ortiz gonna be coming out here? And there's the man that's putting it all on the line tonight. The undisputed world heavyweight champ who has dominated this season. And it's so crazy to me to remember that kid that debuted 3 years ago into what he's become now. He didn't just break that glass ceiling, man. He freaking eradicated it. And it gives me a sense of pride every time he walks out there, because that's what a world champion is. That's what a world champion should aspire to be. Andrew Briggs comes out there every single week and gives his heart and soul, taking on any and all comers. He even said on Twitter, you know, why aren't Pierre Thompson and Percy Simmons in this match? Hey, let's make it a 7-man championship scramble. Because he has the heart of a champion. All right, here comes, I was worried for a minute. Reese Ortiz, as I said before, not medically cleared to compete in this match. He had to sign a contract for CMV to allow him to partake. He looks good, but I know that inside, not just emotionally, but physically, he's broken. Willing to risk even further injury just to make sure Josh Wolf doesn't leave here tonight as world champion. Reese Ortiz probably going to be even further emotionally conflicted because Xander Slade a part of this match. We know their history. Xander Slade getting involved in Reese Ortiz's marriage last season, ending it, and then ditching Reese Ortiz, leaving him high and dry. That is what is on the line. Look at how Reese Ortiz is staring directly at Josh Wolf. He's standing right in front of him. And here we go, 25 minutes on the clock. Whoever has the most falls by pinfall or submission, guys, at the end will be declared the official champion. Ortiz actually goes after Xander Slate first. Brett Angel tries to get in between Josh Wolf and Andrew Briggs here. Picks the midsection, gets caught. Reversal by Briggs. Road to Ascendant 7. Paved with roadblocks, and there is still one more 2 weeks from tonight at Purgatory, guys, where I have been told 2 elimination chambers will take place. One for the International Championship, and whoa, geez, Briggs taking quite a spill early on. The other, though, for the World Championship. So even if Briggs does somehow survive, he's going to have another insurmountable hurdle to overcome inside the demonic structure known as the Elimination Chamber. Or even if it isn't Briggs, whoever leaves this match as world champion. Still not confirmed that they will walk into the shows with the title. That's what being a champion is all about, though. Accepting these challenges as they come. You never know what's going to hit you. You got to be ready for anything. There's a target painted on your back. Every single man on the roster is nipping at your heels because that's why they're here, to be world champion, to be the man, to sit atop that mountain. No countouts and no disqualifications here. Josh Wolf put up against the ropes. Forearm smash sent back at Angel. Andrew Briggs is just trying to throw hands with anybody. Gotta feel bad for Reese Ortiz, just again and again and again getting betrayed by those he thinks he can trust and rely on. Turns out that they're only in it for themselves, and they don't have a care in the world for him. Reese Ortiz and Josh Wolf are bitter enemies last season, but I mean this season they came together to form one of the greatest tag teams in CMV history, if you ask me. Reigning as Unified World Tag Team Champs. Josh Wolf brought that all to an end because of his own selfish desires. Though if you ask him, he did it because Reese Ortiz was holding him back. Reese Ortiz delivering a knee to the gut of Xander Slate, and lariat to the OG Dirty Heel, and then a kick to the chest. Andrew Briggs getting a face-first greeting with them steel steps as Slate in the ring hits a fisherman suplex. Perfect. Sweep by Ortiz. Very accomplished superstar himself of these five. The least of all, but still a former Trios champion. Winner of the 4th annual Cyborg Invitational. He's competed for the World Championship before. He's no stranger to this scenario. Taking Xander Slate all the way around the ringside area. Slate says, yeah, I had just about enough of that. And Josh Wolf goes splat off the mat, courtesy of Angel. Kind of like an inverted air raid siren. But all five men now just content to go back and forth the ringside area. Can't make a pin or submission out there, though. Now they've returned to the ring. Briggs coming up from behind on the Outcast teardrop suplex as Wolf now has his hands on Ortiz. Maybe looking to finish what he started all those months ago. Finally get Ortiz off his back. Andrew Briggs sending the elbow down onto the thigh. The cross body and lefts and rights. Blink, you miss it. Like a flurry. Andrew Briggs intervening between Wolf and Ortiz. Overhand punch. And a springboard dropkick. Definitely overshot that. Makes up for it with a knee trembler. Wolf and Ortiz had the ring to themselves. Another knee trembler. And Wolf working meticulously. Down here. Tequila, modified tequila sunrise. Fujiwara armbar element. Brett Angel comes in to save the day. I'm sure not because he cares for Reese Ortiz any. Just doesn't want Wolf gaining a point and taking an advantage. Slingshot senton. Wolf saw it coming though, with a roll out of the way. Nobody has gained a point yet, guys. And if this does go to a draw, if it so happens that nobody scores a pin or submission within the 25 minutes, Andrew Briggs will retain. So really all he has to do, if you want to do, is just play defense. He doesn't even have to try and pin or submit somebody. Angel going for another slingshot senton, but didn't see Briggs from behind. Xander Slate going low on Ortiz. I think Josh Wolf is rolled to the outside. Can't see him right now. Oh, I see his hand over there behind Poe. Ortiz with an Irish whip. Xander Slate senses Ortiz coming up on his 6. Going around Angel and Briggs. Irish whip. Xander Slate reversed it though. Double knees. Was that Angel that just got busted open, I think? Missile dropkick. Ortiz rallying this crowd, going right over Briggs to hit that forearm smash. The world champion out of it. Now inflicting some punishment on the show. Super kick to the knee gets caught. Josh Wolf taking his breath and now resuming his fight with Reese Ortiz, a modified STF. Stretching. Reese Ortiz contorting his body in a way it simply should not bend. Andrew Briggs running right into Vintage Angel. The Cobra Clutch Russian leg sweep. Xander Slate having himself a nap, it would seem. He's been down for a few minutes now. Probably what I would do if it was a match like this. Shit. Wait until you see that golden opportunity to make a pin. Northern Light suplex from Ortiz. Meanwhile, Wolf getting clotheslined right out of the ring. Xander Slate takes whatever comes to him. Oh! And a clean slate as Ortiz was on spaghetti legs. Xander Slate primed to score the first fall, but Josh Wolf breaks the pin. Gets a T-bone suplex. Now we get a dirty heel pin, and Brett Angel sees it out of the corner of his eye. Him and Briggs working together. Simultaneously break the pin. Now a spine buster. Shades of Xander Slate's good friend, Hall of Famer Paul Anderson. 17 minutes remain on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Still, no one has gained a pinfall or submission. Andrew Briggs rolling to the outside. That's not good for the champ. Angel with another Cobra Clutch Russian leg sweep, this time to Ortiz. Ortiz, though, knowing his surroundings, rolls to the outside where he can't be pinned or submitted. Irish whip to the corner. Brett Angel and Xander Slate walking in tandem to get to the corner. Slate's like, come on. Him and Angel kind of working together right now. Something I never thought I would see. Oh, that didn't last long. Angel knocking Wolf off of Slate's shoulders. Counters the Irish whip into the corner. Goes low. Angel with a clobbering blow to the upper back, excuse me. That was quite a punch right there. Some serious feelings behind that. Match they had a couple of nights ago, just one of many in the storied rivalry between Xander Slate and Brett Angel. And Slate getting put up on the top rope. Angel is looking for something big here. Oh, mama. What are we about to see? Back suplex! And I think Angel may have hurt himself as much as he did Slate. Xander could be done for the rest of this match. Double axe handle. Ortiz just got clipped and walked into that. Angel throwing Briggs down to the mat. Stretch muffler. He's won matches with this before. Josh Wolf quick to break it up, though, taking down Ortiz just as he got back to his feet. Doing ripcord clothesline. Angel could have Briggs in trouble. Looking for the blackest night. Briggs rushes him for a forearm smash. Cheeky jab to the back of the head. Pulled up to his feet. Hangman's throat punch. I guess you could call that. Another knee from Wolf. Over the knee, insane knee driven right down the gullet of the Outcast. Wolf has got knees for everybody, just handing them out like candy on Halloween. Slate has just now picked himself up after eating that back suplex on the top rope. Tries to take advantage of Ortiz! Tornado cutter out of nowhere, busting Slate open, but Wolf is there. Another one! Holy shit, there you go. What? What the hell happened there? Ortiz, I guess, deciding not to go for the pin as he saw Angel enter the ring. Knew he would break it up anyway. Slate is bleeding, guys. That tornado cutter, courtesy of Ortiz, has him leaking like a goddamn faucet. Elevated flatliner. Ortiz now gets it sent right back at him. Back suplex turned into a crossbody. And it's like gonna fall right on top of Wolf. Andrew Briggs. I have no idea where he is, by the way. I'm sure he's probably on the outside, the upper part of the ring. Where's Angel going? What the hell is he doing? Ring? Okay. Just testing his agility, I guess. Don't know if this is the time or place to do it, but 13 minutes remain. Angel with a Cobra clutch crossface. Andrew Briggs just in the nick of time, though, to make the save. All 5 men now inside of the squared circle. Briggs with the fisherman's driver. A maneuver he has used on more than one occasion to win his matches. A stretch muffler and a half camel clutch. Both men forced to release their holds as Poe can't count both at the same time. Briggs sending Slate in the corner, perhaps looking for his shining wizard. And look at Angel like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Not stressing himself out, taking it slow. Angel knows, he's been around the block. 4-time unmatched world champion, right? Living legend, bona fide future Hall of Famer. He doesn't need pointers from anybody. Briggs has Slate up on the top rope, but did not see Wolf come up from behind with that Enzu lariat. Stomp to the back of Angel's head. Wolf backs into the corner. And the punt kick! Almost knocking Angel's head up into the cheap seats, but can't take advantage. Slate has just woken up. Jumping off the top rope, Andrew Briggs, can he score the first fall? Remember, if this goes to a draw, he will retain on principle. Slate sent to the corner, Briggs going to resume what he was trying for earlier, goes for the Shining Wizard, Xander Slate sidesteps it though. Angel just waking up and his head has got to be ringing after that kick by Josh Wolf. Vintage Angel gets broken up inadvertently, but still. It's usually modified a backstabber to the world champion. Xander Slate going to take him down with a shoulder block. 6'4", 260 pounds, ain't nothing to play around with. And as there are no disqualifications, Slate at his leisure. Try to choke the life out of Ortiz. Briggs sandwich getting made in the corner. Slate's just got blood all in his eyes, dripping into his mouth. He's tasting that iron right now. Tosses Briggs to the outside. Trying to put Ortiz away, and he just might. Another clean slate. With a second to spare, though, Ortiz gets out of it. Another tornado cutter. Ortiz getting in the pin a little bit too late. Wolf yet again is there to make the save. Brad Angel feeding on the scraps. Deadlift. You thought he was going for a power slam. Turns into a dominator and just stomping away at Xander Slate. It looks like he just got shot point blank in the face. My God, like a stuck pig. It's all over his chest now. What these 5 men are willing to do to leave homecoming as world champion, the crown jewel of CMV, and walk into the show of shows, Ascended 7 as the man. Northern Light suplex from Ortiz. Could have the pin on Wolf. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Still, nobody has scored a point. It's looking good for Briggs. Brad Angel continuing his onslaught on Xander Slate. He's loving this. Any chance Brad Angel gets to beat the hell out of Xander Slate, it's like a kid on Christmas. Where he's getting knocked off the top rope. Josh Wolf down on his knees, praying to Fenrir to give him strength. As he tries to permanently rearrange Reese Ortiz's face with these knees, and now into a modified sharpshooter. A cloverleaf. Josh Wolf could have Ortiz dead to rights. But Xander Slate, just before it was looking like Ortiz was about to tap, now we get a perfect flex. Bridge to pin, bridge to pin. 1, 2. Andrew Briggs willing to lay his hands on referee Poe to ensure the 3 count doesn't go down there. Not going to say I appreciate it, but it's understandable. Doing what you got to do. Poor Poe. He's been getting knocked around the ring all night. Launch from one side of the ring to the other. Andrew Briggs sends the Shining Wizard short arm clothesline combo his way. DDT for Ortiz to look. Ortiz is going to make sure Andrew Briggs doesn't take an even further advantage, though. World champion, currently only man standing. Just as I say that, Ortiz counters with a double leg takedown. Goes into a short arm clothesline. The OG Dirty Hill, this could be his chance. This could be his moment. What he's been waiting almost 3 years for to become world champion again. But look at how smart he is, rolling out into the apron so that he can't be pinned or submitted. Luis Ortiz says, no mind. Knocking him down to the outside. Again, it's not false count anywhere, though. Ortiz has to get him back into the ring, which he does. Smart. Ortiz is in this match to make sure Josh Wolf does not win, but don't get it twisted. Him becoming world champion ain't nothing to sneeze at. He knows that'll just further get under the skin of Josh Wolf. Xander Slate is just tapped. Xander Slate just tapped out, guys. Reese Ortiz is the current champion. Oh my God. Oh my God. Reese Ortiz is the current champion, and there's only 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for someone else to try and score a fall, and if they do, Briggs will once again be able to retain via a draw. Holy shit. The man you probably least expected. And Ortiz just now going on defense. Trying to keep everyone down. Back suplex, powerbomb. Josh Wolf with the stop in the hand, crossbody by Briggs. The storm of lefts and rights. Xander Slate picking himself up. I think he's in La La Land right now. I have no goddamn idea where he is. Josh Wolf trying to go on the hunt. Another tornado cutter gets reversed. Single knee to the face. Josh Wolf drops down. Andrew Briggs says, no time for praying right now. Briggs has got to make a pin while he's got the opening. Slate, Angel, and Ortiz are down. Or will it be Wolf? Irish whip into the corner. Tries to come up from behind with a mushroom stomp, it looks like. Xander Slate breaks up whatever he was going for there. Attempting to drag the world champion towards the center of the ring, and Briggs is sent to the outside. Guys, he has got to get up quick. Elevated flatliner, Slate desperately into the pin. Ortiz got to get in there to defend his lead. And an Angel breaking up the pin. Oh my God. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Reese Ortiz, the current champion. Heavily on all fours, finding it difficult to get back to his feet. He's got to, though. He's got to push through. He's got to persevere. The other four just in a mosh pit right now. Someone else just got busted open. I have no idea what's going on. It's just a blur of fists flying every which way. Four minutes remain here in this championship scramble match. The main event of Homecoming 4 for the World Championship, for an Angel just hitting a elevator on Josh Wolf. Andrew Briggs coming in with a headbutt back from the outcast into the corner. Josh Wolf seeming a bit miffed that Briggs interfering in their fun. Reese Ortiz continuing to battle Slate like these two haven't missed a step, unleashing all their emotions on one another. Josh Wolf with an Irish whip. Going around for a stomp to the back of Briggs' head. Side control. Punch, punch, punch. Maybe knocking Briggs out. Is the champ down? Angel breaks the pin, though. You see Ortiz as soon as he heard referee Poe's hand hitting the mat. Darkest Night! Darkest! Oh my God. Oh my God. Angel hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ortiz breaks the pin. Something has got to give. 2 minutes and 40 seconds is all Reese Ortiz has to survive to leave as world champion. Trying to take a further lead, but Briggs does not allow it. Slade is down, Angel is down. Briggs getting his face smashed off the mat with that leg drop DDT, and Reese Ortiz taking down Wolf with another tornado cutter. 1, 2, 3! Ortiz now has a 2-point lead. It isn't even possible now for anybody to catch up. There's only 1 minute and 55 seconds left. Everybody's scrambling. As the name suggests. Insanity, I can't believe it. That had to feel great for Ortiz. First he tapped out Xander Slate, now he just pinned Josh Wolf. Back suplex in the vessel of Fenrir. Xander Slate out of desperation tries for a pin. 1, only a 1 count though. Brings in, kick to the back of Slate's head. Red Angel frantically entering the ring. Everybody swarming to the ring. Briggs cracked up with a DDT. DDT from Wolf to Slate. Angel shucking and ducking, dropping the leg. Oh my God. Off the torture rack into a powerbomb. Guys, 50 seconds. 50 seconds left on the clock. There's no way. Angel with the slingshot senton. Ortiz. Can you believe it? Reese Ortiz. Hands a dab on all them haters. And there are a lot of haters in the CMV universe for Reese Ortiz. But after everything he's been through, 15 seconds, and Ortiz is the last man standing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reese Ortiz is officially the new undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. I can't believe my eyes. Wasn't even medically cleared to compete. But here he stands, not just making sure Wolf doesn't win, but winning himself. And the look on Wolf's face right now, you couldn't buy it with $1 million. Reese Ortiz closing out Homecoming 4, bloodied, bruised, mentally, physically damaged, but standing tall as the king of the mountain. Incredible. The road to Ascendant 7 just got a lot more interesting. Well, guys, thank you as always for tuning in and watching along with me. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. What a roller coaster. Bloody Justice beaten Braxton Sutter after the return of Levi and Marta. Travis Fuller, hashtag sign Fuller, please, after he beat Sam Valentine. And man, we got new tag team champions, new international champion, and a new world champion. What happens next? We are 6 weeks away from the grandest stage of all, the show of shows, maybe Ascendant 7. But first, there's one last roadblock. 2 weeks from tonight, Purgatory, where Reese Ortiz is going to have to defend his championship inside of Elimination Chamber. And the International Championship also going to be on the line inside of the Demonic Domain. But for now, you all know the biz. Make sure you follow me if you are not already so that you know when I go live. !join will give you a link to our website, communityuniverse.4emotion.com, if you want to join. We are on Xbox One. !Twitter. !Discord. Links to all of our social media. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.